San Diego 6 News in the morning. Your station for balanced news.
And if you're trying to have a baby, you don't want to miss our next guest. She's a fertility expert. We're coming right back. All right, let's get over to Heather.
Mark, thank you. Now, here's a startling statistic for you. 7.3 million couples in the United States suffer from infertility, and sadly, these numbers continue to grow. Mindy Berkson, a fertility expert from Lotus Blossom Consulting, joins us live in studio with what you can do if you find yourself in this situation. And first of all, we thank you so much for being here with us this morning.
Thank you,
People
Heather.
may look at me and say, is this really the right person to be doing that interview, as I'm now 8 months pregnant? But what some people at home may not realize is that to get to this point wasn't exactly easy. And for a lot of couples struggling with infertility, this is something that not only is so difficult, but it's hardly talked about.
It is. Very often, infertility is felt like a very stigmatized topic, and women don't feel comfortable talking about it because they may feel broken or that their biological material isn't working and they can't accomplish what they need to, and the path to parenthood isn't always linear.
No, it's absolutely not. Why are these numbers growing as rapidly as they are?
The leading cause of infertility today is delayed childbearing, and I can tell you my typical client is the career woman, the woman who has consciously delayed childbearing for advanced education, promoting her career, and or finding the right partner.
The right partner. So here, now you found the right person, and maybe your career is where you're wanting it to be, and maybe you have a couple dollars in the bank and you say, okay, I'm ready to do this, and now you find yourself that you simply can't get pregnant. So now what do you do, and what do you do if that happens to you and you're right here in San Diego?
Well, it's always about finding the right physician and getting an appropriate diagnosis. And when I say finding the right physician, there are many excellent physicians in this area, but finding a physician that suits your needs. And I always suggest that my clients interview several physicians, and some of the questions may be, tell me, doctor, how many women do you treat with my given diagnosis? And what's your success rate with women who are my age in this diagnosis?
So asking the right questions. Okay, besides that question, what else should we be asking these doctors?
Well, for many of my clients, some of the questions that they need to ask are based about finances, because getting through an infertility cycle is really financial, physical, and emotional. And I always encourage my clients to be their own best advocate. And if finances are a problem for you, you need to find a fertility center that may be willing to help you with a financial plan.
And how do you afford it? I mean, are there plans in place? Are there loans to take out? I mean, we are talking tens of thousands of dollars.
Especially, and that's for one treatment cycle, so if you really have to explore multiple treatment cycles, it can really escalate. And so it's important to use a myriad of different financial tools, some of which may be your own insurance that may cover a portion of treatments, or at least the diagnostic screening. And then other things that may be in place is the Jude Andrew Adams Fund, which I put in place to help financially strapped couples. And applications for that charitable fund are available on my website, lotusblossomconsulting.com.
So this fund would actually, if you apply for it and you're chosen, would help you pay for it? Is that how it works?
It would pay for a complete treatment cycle of in vitro fertilization.
So it's like when you're ready to have that baby, nothing will ever take that feeling away from you. So if financing is the problem for you, at least go to our website, sandiego6.com, and check out your website in order to apply for that money as well, because it's out there.
That would be great.
That's perfect. Also, one last question for you. Here in San Diego, as far as the resources, you mentioned that there are a number of great doctors, and interviewing these doctors, are there certain websites people can go to, or how do you narrow it down? Because there are a number of people out there.
There are a number of people, and I think it's always important to work with unbiased professionals to help you find the right members of the team that you need to put together to get through a fertility cycle. And working with advocates or consultants is often helpful to give you the right questions to ask, because if you don't ask the right question, you're not going to get the answers you need to make the proper medical decisions that are in your best interest.
Mindy, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I have to say, finding the right doctor made all of the difference for me and my husband, so that's huge and great advice. Thank you so much.
Good luck to you.
Thank you. And also, for any more information that Mindy was just talking about, just go to our website, sandiego6.com, and click on Hot Topics. Let's get over to Renee for a look at our weather.